Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to another video, and in this one we're going to be taking a look at the top 5 niches that you want to be invested in before the bull market kicks off, because these coins that I'm going to be mentioning in this video are probably going to do anywhere from between 10 to 100x in the next bull market. And I do want to say that I'm not a financial advisor. You should do your own research before investing money into crypto, because you definitely want to know and have some knowledge about the projects that you're investing in. So we're going to talk about 5 niches, and I'm going to mention 2 projects in each niche. I'm going to mention a higher cap altcoin, and I'm going to mention a lower cap altcoin that's potentially going to give you that 20 to 50 to 100x in the next bull market. So let's get straight into it. So the first niche that we're going to be talking about, and this is in no specific order, is going to be the supply chain niche. So for those of you who don't know, a supply chain is basically a chain of individuals and companies that work together to bring products to your shelves. Now, it can be variety different of products, but with the technology that is called blockchain, we are able to do that in a more decentralized and a more transparent way. So there are 2 projects that are delving into the supply chain niche, and the first one is going to be VeChain. Jumping into the coin market cap on VeChain, you can see that they have a $1.4 billion market cap with 84% out in circulation in terms of the token supply, and they've been out for quite a while. If we go to the all-time on the price chart, you can see that they have been trading since October or September 2019, even August. So this has been there for a very long time. This project is definitely not going anywhere, and if we drop into their website real quick, you can see that they have solutions for a lot of different issues, but one of those issues is supply chain. So they're not a specifically supply chain project, so they do delve into other issues. Now, if we jump into their supply chain webpage, so you can see that transparent supply chain solution. All stakeholders, including governments, consumers, NGOs, require more supply chain transparency from companies than ever. Companies facing need a better solution to identify and manage the whole supply chain. Blockchain is one of the cornerstones for business to do the digitization and secure trust as the fundamental, and it is a perfect tool to bring transparency to supply chains. And also, jumping into their white paper, I quickly want to go over some partners that they have. So they're already partnered with BMW, we have Orion, Producers Market, Deadstock, Walmart, PwC, we have DIG, and that's pretty much all the ones that I know of. But you can see that they do have a bunch of industry partners, so that also brings more trust in the project and definitely shows you that they are out there trying to get as many partners as possible. And as you all know, after the coronavirus in 2020, the supply chain has suffered a lot, and blockchain technology is here to save the day as always. But the next project that I want to talk about is Morpheus Network. Now, this one specifically delves into the supply chain issue and doesn't deviate to other issues as well. So these guys are mainly focused on the supply chain issue. And reading from their website, solving global trade inefficiencies. Morpheus Network uses blockchain technology to create a transparent and efficient platform to streamline and automate the global supply chain. We utilize public and permissioned blockchains as well as sidechains to utilize blockchain's decentralized advantages while maintaining the security and privacy of users' data. You can also read about the smart contracts and the security-focused narrative that they have. And yeah, this is definitely one of the projects that I'm invested in, and I will definitely be buying more tokens as the pullback continues, guys. And taking a look at some of their integrations and partnerships, Morpheus Network has 100 plus integrations already with projects like DHL, or companies I should say, like DHL, FedEx, Swift. We have Ripple, Microsoft, Dynamics, Ups, Oracle. We have Stellar, Chainlink. We have China Post. We have Ink Protocol, Purelator. So a lot of major companies are working with Morpheus Network already. So this is definitely a good sign. But that's pretty much about it for the supply chain issue. I definitely recommend you look into both projects, and let's move over to the next niche. And next up, we have the gaming niche. So obviously, gaming is going to be huge in the next 5 years as it's continuously growing at an exponential rate. And crypto or blockchain technologies is trying to catch up with gaming so that they can combine and create one huge thing. And we've obviously seen some of that in 2021 with the Metaverse hype. But I do think that was purely hype. But this time around, we might have more utility and more solid, fundamentally sound projects. And one of the more established ones, as you're probably familiar with Sandbox, this is the one that we're going to have for the higher cap altcoin. If we jump into the CoinMarketCap page, you can see that it's sitting just below $1 billion market cap with 62% out in circulation in terms of the token supply. And obviously this project is available on all the major exchanges. We have Coinbase, KuCoin, BitHump, and Binance. So you're all familiar with this, I'm pretty sure. So let's jump into the lower cap gaming project that I'm going to be talking about. So this one is going to be a bit more unique because this is not simply a gaming project, this is a gaming infrastructure project. So it does have more utility and it does have more chances of actually surviving the next bull market and actually being a valuable project in the next 5 years. So taking a look at the CoinMarketCap page for Altura, we can see that the market cap is sitting at $25.5 million with 73% out in circulation in terms of the token supply, and this thing is available on KuCoin and no, actually only Gate.io. We don't have this thing on KuCoin yet, so definitely make sure to check this project out. So this is a Web3 gaming infrastructure platform that combines all the tools developers need to integrate Web3 into their games. So basically this project allows gaming projects to integrate the Web3 into, or the Web3 technologies into their platforms, into their games. And yeah, this is definitely something that developers can take advantage of, and you can also build on any chain, which is also very unique and interesting in my opinion, because that just allows for absolute freedom for the developer. So we have the Binance Smart Chain, Ethereum, Polygon, Avalanche, Phantom, Arbitrum, and Optimism. So make sure to check this project out. I'm going to have all the links down below in the description. Now, this next niche is going to be more interesting because I am more interested in this one personally. So this is going to be decentralized storage. So for those of you who don't know, currently we have a lot of storage providers such as Apple, Google, Amazon, and those huge tech companies that have access to all of your data. So they are able to take that data and sell it, or do whatever they want with that data. They can access it at any time without your permission. So that is definitely not something that I like, to be honest with you, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you don't like that as well. Some people don't mind, but if there's some sensitive data there, I don't want some bald 50-year-old guy being able to access it in a click of a fingers. So blockchain technology comes in to save the day once again, and this time we have two projects as well. One is going to be Filecoin and the other one is going to be Crust Network. So jumping into CoinMarketCap, you can see that the Filecoin market cap currently is sitting below $2 billion, and they don't have a max supply, so they don't have a cap on the token supply, which a lot of people have an issue with. If you take a look at the divergence between the market cap and the price, you can definitely see a difference there. So with the market cap, or with the supply that we had a few years ago, I should say, or a year ago, a year and a half basically, we would have been sitting at $20 or something around that price. So we definitely saw some dilution here, and that is definitely driving some people away from the project. If we drop into their website, Filecoin is a decentralized storage network designed to store humanity's most important information. And this is an important thing. And for example, if a scientist discovers something new, or a new, he creates a new formula or whatever it may be, he is able to store that information in a decentralized fashion on the blockchain without anyone being able to tamper with that information. So we've seen many times throughout our history people taking credit for other people's inventions, and that is something that can be prevented with decentralized storage. So definitely look into this, and it's really cheap. We're going to take a look at Crust Network as well. That thing is even cheaper, but regarding Filecoin, it is available on all the major exchanges here. You can get it on Coinbase, Binance, KuCoin. You have it everywhere you want, and yeah, definitely look into decentralized storage. And jumping into Crust Network on CoinMarketCap, this is sitting at 848 on the CoinMarketCap rankings with an $8 million market cap and 9.2 million tokens in circulation. The total supply is 24.4, no max supply either, but as you can imagine, with the market cap at $8 million, the potential for profit is far greater than with something like Filecoin. And this thing has been trading since 2020, so it has been in the markets for a while, and it is available on Gate.io, Huobi. We also have it on Uniswap and SushiSwap. So the difference between those two is that the market cap is fairly low, and I think it's far cheaper. So as you can see, it is 0.001 cents per gigabyte a year for your real-time storage, and that is extremely cheap. So that's what you pay for 1 gigabyte of storage a year. And you have 1,700 nodes right now, and you have 741,649 terabytes of storage capacity at the moment, and you have 1.7 million storage orders already. And yeah, they're already working with Aave, Polkadot, some major players, and RMRK, Meet4. So, you know, these guys are doing their best to get out there as soon as possible. And, you know, if you're not looking into this thing, you're missing out. And they also have secured the 30th Polkadot parachain slot, which is also very important. They will be getting a lot of attention purely for that fact alone. So imagine if the project is actually good. That is going to do wonders for the price action. But that's going to cover it and wrap it up for the decentralized storage niche. Let's move over to the next section of the video. And the next niche that we're going to be talking about is going to be Web3. Obviously, you knew this was coming. So we have a lot of projects currently working on Web3 applications or infrastructure for those applications, but a lot of them have switched to that narrative after the Web3 hype. So we should be looking forward to buying into the projects that have been working on Web3 since the beginning, or since the inception of the project. So that is exactly what we're going to be doing with these next two projects. The first one is going to be the Graph, and the second one is going to be Pocket Network. That's going to be the lower cap project of the two. Now, taking a look at the Graph, obviously it's a big boy sitting at a $1 billion market cap with currently 8.9 billion tokens out in circulation. So you can see that this thing has been trading for quite a while, since January 2021, more than 2 years at this point. And the Graph is an indexing protocol for querying data networks for networks like Ethereum and IPFS, powering many applications in both DeFi and broader Web3 ecosystem. Jumping into their website, you can see that you can explore some data and get access to different blockchain information. So a lot of projects have already launched these subgraphs, and yeah, definitely check out the Graph. So definitely make sure to do your own research into this project. I don't think this is going to do 100x, let's say, in the next bull market, but this definitely has the potential to do a 10 to 20 to 30x in the next bull market. But who knows, anything can happen in the crypto space. But let's move over to Pocket Network. So Pocket Network is a low cap gem that I've been covering on Patreon for many months, and I do own Pocket Network at this very moment in time. The current circulating supply is 1 billion tokens. The market cap, like I said, $37.5 million, and it's ranked 3,000 on CoinMarketCap. So this decentralized Web3 gem is actually allowing projects or developers to have decentralized access to blockchain data. So Pocket Network is a decentralized blockchain data platform, a protocol that is built to connect any blockchain and service the data demands of Web3 applications. So you are able to set up a node and earn rewards that way. There's a bunch of use cases for their Pocket token or the POKT token, and they already have support of a bunch of layer 1s, layer 2s. So they have Cosmos projects, Avalanche projects, and Polkadot parachains as well. So definitely do your own research into this. I don't want to drag the video for too long, so we're going to switch over to the next and final niche of this video. So the final niche of this video is going to be RWA, real world assets. So this is basically a niche where crypto projects allow you to move over your real world assets onto the blockchain and tokenize them. And some projects do it in different ways, but we're going to be taking a look at Synthetics and Centrifuge as the two projects for this example. Taking a look at Synthetics, you can see that it's sitting at a $617 million market cap with 84% out in circulation. So they do have a max supply at 308 million tokens, which is good. And obviously a lot of you are probably very familiar with the project. If we jump into their main website, you can see that Synthetics is a new financial primitive enabling the creation of synthetic assets, offering unique derivatives and exposure to real-world assets on the blockchain. So the total value staked currently is $531 million, which is really interesting because that's almost as much as the total market cap here for the project. So that is definitely a good sign. So a lot of people are locking up a lot of money in the project. So definitely do your own research into this project, and let's move over to the final project of this video. That's going to be Centrifuge. So this is the low cap gem for the RWA narrative, and you can see that they do have an $82 million market cap. They don't have a max supply. So the current circulating supply is 360 million tokens, and this project has been trading since 2021. They were launched back in July, and they already secured a parachain slot, so you can get access to this token on through Kraken, KuCoin, OKX, Gate.io, and they're not available on any DEXs yet. And jumping into their websites, the one good thing about this project is that the total value locked has been growing ever since the bear market bottom in June. So while the market cap of the project hasn't been growing that much, the total value locked has been growing at an exponential rate, which is incredible to see. So when the TVL is larger or is bigger than the market cap, that goes to show that there is demand for the project. And they're already working with projects like Block Tower, Maker, Aave, Polkadot, Ethereum, Moonbeam, Flow Carbon, which is an interesting project as well. And as you can see, $387 million of assets that were financed through Centrifuge. So definitely do your own research into this project and let me know what you think of it. So that will conclude our top 5 niches, or 5 niches that you want to be invested in before the bull market kicks off. These are definitely some important projects, or very useful projects in general, and they could make you a lot of money if you invest properly and you do your own research, guys. Let me know what you think of all these projects, and let me know what are some other niches that you are invested in, or what are some other niches that you think I should have mentioned in the video. Thank you all for watching, guys. Make sure to leave a like because that does help out the channel. I normally don't ask for this, but it does help the video get out there. So feel free to do that, and I'm gonna see you in the next video. Take care and goodbye.